Hi guys, my name is Matt Winton. I'm the 2021 World Brewers Cup champion, and I'm here brewing with Stronghold and brewing a coffee that I roasted on the Stronghold. It's a super nice coffee from Ecuador, and let's get started. The recipe that I'm choosing for this one is actually the same recipe that I used for the world stage. So it's 20 grams of coffee for 300 mils of water. I've got my kettle set at 93 degrees and I'm doing 5 pours. Now the first pour is a 50 gram bloom. That's just to get everything wet. We're letting that sit in this case for about 40 seconds because the coffee is quite fresh, letting it degas a little bit more. And then basically as soon as the coffee bed runs through and all the water starts to drain or finishes draining, I start to pour a little bit more. So we're going, the next pour would be up to 120. Then if we add 60 grams, up to 180, then 240, then 300. So it's not too complicated. It's just about doing lots of pours. We're pouring quite fast, quite aggressively. That's going to kick everything up, then settle it back down. And we should have a nice extraction because even though we're grinding really quite coarse, like it's almost as coarse as we can go on this grinder, we're still getting really nice taste. Every pour is bringing a little bit more out of the coffee. This one in particular can run quite slow. So normally, for example, in the Worlds, I did about 30 seconds between each pour. But for this one, it's taking like about 45 seconds, a little bit more sometimes. But the coffee still tastes amazing. I found that this Típica Mejorado, it really just brings a lot of great qualities out of the coffees. When it responds to like a little bit of fermentation, but still washed, you get something really clean. I love using it for espresso as well. It's very, very yummy. So the brewer that I'm using, it's the one from Loveramics. It's an interesting design. We've got like these sort of ripple waves. It flows relatively quickly, a little bit slower than a B60, but like it's quite a heavy ceramics. So this one's going to be a bit longer of a brewing time than I would normally do. Like some naturals tend to go pretty fast with this method. It is just quite clean. It doesn't respond like negatively to a really long brew time. You still get a really tasty coffee even though it's like 4 minutes plus. It's going to be delicious. It smells so good. So you can feel free to try this recipe at home. Let me know what you think. That really coarse grind size and lots of pours is going to get you a really tasty result. Enjoy.